Good morning, sir. I'm from Auxilium High School and my name is Anupam Barua from class 9. My project is CNG hybrid railway engine under the theme Environmental Issue and Concern. It's a low-cost project as it is made up of all waste materials. It's also a research model as it is not existing yet. Nowadays, as you can see, there's much advancement in railway. Superfast trains running with a great speed of 100 to 120 kilometers are still lingering behind with outdated fuel, that is diesel. This diesel is very much costly. It causes huge amount of pollution. At the same time, it's harming the environment. On the other side, we're having traction trains which runs with the help of electricity. This electricity is scarce in nature. And also, as you know, because of the increasing pollution, man cannot withstand it and is affected with several kinds of harmful diseases which certainly leads to death. So keeping this in view, we have thought that why not to use an alternate fuel, that is CNG, compressed natural gas. Natural gas is formed beneath the earth's surface by the decomposed materials of plants and animals which have died hundreds or thousands of years ago. If we drill the earth up to a depth of 4,800 feet, first we consume the raw gas. When we compress the raw gas, we get methane, CH4. After compressing methane, for the second time, we get CNG. This gas is of high pressure of 1300 bars, which will be reduced to 275 bars for safety. And the components of CNG is 88% methane, 5% ethane, 1% propane, 5% carbon dioxide, and 1% other gases. In the year 1985, the Honorable Supreme Court of India has passed an intervention that CNG is a clean and eco-friendly fuel. So this can be used for running automobiles and also for railways, especially in our project. As you can see, this can be used for railways. So this is a CNG engine. This is a gas cylinder which is having the capacity of 5000 liters. As I said, CNG is a high pressure gas. If we use the same amount of pressure of 275 bars in the engine, this may cause certain damages or sometimes it may explode the engine. So we have provided here a gas regulator which will reduce the pressure from 275 to 150 bars. And also after reducing the pressure, the gas will be penetrated towards the injectors through several number of pipes present here. Then actually 16 injectors is present. After penetrating it towards the injectors, it will be passed on to the ignition chamber, by which within no time the engine will start. Also we have provided here a filtration chamber which will remove all the dust particles and all the carbon compounds. Here is the cooling chamber which will control the temperature of the engine. This is a CNG engine. Now if we compare CNG engine with diesel powered engine, CNG engine can start immediately because the gas is of high pressure, whereas diesel engine takes much longer time to start. When the engine is not in use, we can turn it off and thus we can save fuel also, whereas diesel engine cannot be turned off because it's having a starting problem, and when it is turned off, it's very difficult for the driver to start it again. If we see about the cost, CNG costs about 30 rupees per litre, whereas diesel costs about 43 rupees or so. And with minimum fuel of 5 litres, CNG gives a mileage of 3 to 4 kilometers, whereas diesel engine gives a mileage of only 1 kilometer. If we talk about the emissions, CNG emits about 16,275 grams of carbon dioxide per day, whereas diesel engine emits about 22,000 grams of carbon dioxide per day. And the durability of CNG engine lasts longer, whereas diesel engine is having frequent mechanical problems. So comparatively in all aspects, CNG engine is better than diesel powered engine. So we can prefer this. And also we have introduced a new feature, that is a track monitoring system, which works with the help of a low frequency radar. Nowadays, as you can see, several number of accidents are occurring in our railways, due to which the people are losing hope on it. And the main reason to introduce this new feature, that is track monitoring system, is to prevent accidents and keep the belief of the people awake that railways are still on the best. So this low frequency radar will keep on sending waves towards the tracks up to a distance of 20 kilometers. Those waves are called as reflected waves. If anything is detected by those radar waves, the waves will soon reflect back to the antenna. Then the defect will be screened in the monitor system present here in the driver cabin. So the co-driver, the assistant drivers having a watch on it can alert the driver to stop the train. Thus we can prevent accidents. If anything is detected, the buzzer will alarm like this, so that the driver can stop the train. With a simple theory, just by showing this, actually some updated features with the buzzer will be there in the driver cabin. So this was all about a CNG engine. And if we see about the environmental issue, as we know, the major problem faced by the whole world is global warming. I would like to say about the greenhouse effect. Carbon dioxide plays a very important role in this greenhouse effect. This will absorb the infrared rays and it will keep the earth's surface warm. But because of excess of carbon dioxide due to nowadays increasing pollution, it is further led to global warming. Also CFC, those are chlorofluorocarbons which are present in ACs, refrigerators and other cooling systems. This will destroy the ozone layer. Ozone layer plays a very important role. This will absorb the UV rays. These UV rays are very much harmful for all living organisms. So by the destruction of ozone layer by the CFC, chlorofluorocarbons, the UV rays will reach the earth's surface and it will destroy the chromosomes of all living organisms including human beings. And also, as you know, the major emissions done by the railways itself, the industries, vehicles, burning of fuels, those processes contain sulfur fumes. Those are lighter than air, so they form a different layer between the sun and the rain-bearing clouds. So when the sun rays fall on this layer, this will mix with the moisture present in the rain-bearing clouds, which will be converted into acid rain of H2SO4. This will burn away the crops. And also, as you know, because of the increasing pollution and global warming, the monsoons are not arriving in time, due to which the agricultural sector, which is the backbone of our country, is affected. And also this is caused like the farmers and the family are going through crisis. So best way to prevent all this is to replace the outdated fuel, that is diesel, go for eco-friendly and cheap in cost fuel, that is CNG. Also, if we take the example of ex-president Shri APJ Abdul Kalam, Shri APJ Abdul Kalam has advised the youth to plant more and more trees. So by the process of afforestation, we can prevent global warming. Also, as you know, we celebrate a festival called Van Mahotsav each year, in which each citizen of India is supposed to plant at least one tree. So by the process of afforestation and replacement of fuel, we can prevent global warming, protect the environment, create a green belt by which the monsoons will arrive in time. There will be revenue in the agricultural sector, and also we can overcome the problem. Thank you.
What's your ambition?
To become engineer or software engineer.
Very good. Why you want to become software engineer?
Because I'm much interested in that field.
What do you mean by software?
Like creating different type of software that are related to computer systems.
So how do you connect that software to your project?
Actually, softwares right now it's not connected here. If it can, later we can, our railways, we can implement them, and we can request them to update some software features even for railways. Those will work and also help. Not only railways, even some other departments also.
Okay. Can you give me best example of a software which helped you most?
Right now, like I use many softwares for photo editing, video editing and all.
Okay,
I like all the
that's
softwares.
fine. So why can't you make it a software based? Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, good. Worked hard and made it. And who is the best support by doing all that?
Myself.
So why don't you introduce him?
I'm Srinivas Babu.
Okay, so since how long it took for you to complete?
2 months for
2 months.
the way
It's
we
made up
plan
of
is
all waste materials.
November will be the science fair. So 2 months before that we plan, we just make 2-3 projects and we keep it ready. Out of that, whichever we'll put in the list, according to that we'll prepare the children and we'll present them in science.
I request work hard to prepare much many more because
Definitely
these
my
are
aim
the
is to encourage the youth going in such science fairs.
Yeah.
And my son has become junior scientist 2 years back.
Wow.
2010 he has taken a junior scientist award in Trivandrum.
Follow him.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank
And also
you.
you can see our project is made up of all waste materials. It's a low cost project.
Yeah.
Nothing we have purchased.
Don't bother about low cost project, high cost project, okay?
Yeah, sir.